Bird and Kip, Episode 51, The Pond. Kip fell off the snowball. He slid across the frozen pond. Finally, he stopped. Kip sighed.
Oh, Bird was right. I can't play in the snow now. I'll go back home.
He climbed to his feet. But then, whoosh! The ice was very slippery. Kip fell hard. Bam!
Ouch!
Cried Kip. Kip got back on his feet. His feet slipped again. Bam!
Ouch!
Kip cried again. Carefully, Kip stood up again. He walked slowly. He slipped and fell 4 more times. Finally, Kip was off the frozen pond. He climbed back up his tree. He took off his snow gear, and he got back into bed. Later that day, Bird woke him.
The blizzard is over, Kip.
Said Bird.
Let's play in the snow.
Kip moaned.
Maybe tomorrow, Bird. I'm done playing in the snow today.
Bird and Kip, Episode 52, Making a Snowman. Bird and Kip looked around. Snow was everywhere. It covered the ground. It covered the tree branches,
Let's make a snowman.
said Kip.
That sounds like fun.
Said Bird. Kip made a snowball. He rolled the snowball in the snow. The snowball grew bigger and bigger. Bird made a snowball. She rolled the snowball in the snow. The snowball grew bigger and bigger. Bird and Kip lifted Bird's snowball. They put it onto Kip's snowball. Then they put a small snowball on top,
Our snowman is almost done.
said Kip.
He needs a face and arms.
Said Bird.
I'll look for sticks.
Said Kip.
I'll look for pebbles.
Said Bird. As Kip walked around, the wind blew. It shook the branches. Snow fell on Kip's head.
Bird!
Cried Kip.
Someone threw a snowball at me.
Bird and Kip, Episode 53, Building a Snow Fort. Kip shook the snow off his head.
Who threw that snowball?
He asked. Bird looked up. Snowy branches were above Kip,
Nobody threw a snowball, Kip.
said Bird. Kip wasn't listening. He looked around,
Maybe Frog threw it.
said Kip,
Frog is asleep for the winter.
said Bird.
The snow came from...
It was Squirrel.
Said Kip.
I think he's awake.
Bird sighed,
We need a snow fort.
said Kip.
Then we'll be safe.
Kip made a wall out of snow,
We don't need a snow fort.
said Bird. Kip kept working. Soon Kip's snow fort was finished. Squirrel walked over.
Hi, Kip.
Kip frowned at Squirrel.
Did you throw a snowball at me?
He asked.
No. Why?
Asked Squirrel. A strong wind blew. Snow fell on Kip and Squirrel.
Someone threw a snowball.
They both cried. Bird and Kip, Episode 54, Silly Kip and Squirrel.
Help me with this fort, Squirrel.
Said Kip.
Then we'll be safe from snowballs.
Bird laughed.
You two are silly.
Squirrel and Kip weren't listening. They got more snow. They piled it on top of the wall. Soon, the wall was very tall,
We're safe from snowballs now.
said Kip. The wind blew. More snow fell on Kip and Squirrel.
The wall needs to be taller.
Cried Squirrel. Kip and Squirrel got more snow. But the wind blew again,
Another snowball hit me.
cried Kip.
Me too.
Cried Squirrel. Bird sighed. She flew up to the snowy branches. Bird shook a branch and... whoomp! More snow fell on Kip and Squirrel. Kip and Squirrel looked up. They saw Bird. They saw the branches. And everybody laughed. Bird and Kip, Episode 55, Broken Branches. Kip was asleep in his hole one night. Crack! Thunder boomed and rain fell. Branches snapped. The whole tree shook.
Ah!
Kip cried. The next morning, the storm was over. Kip woke up in his kitchen. His bed was floating in water. Acorns bobbed nearby.
Oh no!
Cried Kip.
My hole is flooded.
Just then, Kip heard Bird.
My nest is ruined.
she cried. Kip went outside and looked down. Leaves and sticks were everywhere. Bird was on her branch. Her nest was a mess.
This is terrible, Bird,
said Kip.
Our homes are ruined.
We can fix them.
Said Bird.
That's too much work.
Said Kip.
I have a better idea.
What's your idea?
Asked Bird.
Let's move.
Said Kip.
Let's find a new tree.
Bird and Kip, episode 56, Looking for a Tree. Bird and Kip walked around the park. They were looking for a new tree.
I need a strong branch for my nest.
Said Bird.
I need a good hole for my acorns.
Said Kip.
There's a maple tree.
Said Bird.
It looks very strong.
The two friends went up the maple tree.
These branches are strong.
Said Bird.
I can build a nest here.
Kip rubbed his chin.
I don't see any holes.
He said.
I can't live in this tree.
Kip pointed to an old tree.
Let's try that tree.
Said Kip.
It has lots of holes.
The two friends went to the old tree. Kip climbed into a hole.
This tree is perfect.
Said Kip. Bird scratched her head.
These branches are too thin.
She said.
I can't live in this tree.
Bird and Kip, episode 57, New Trees. The old tree wasn't good for Bird. The maple tree wasn't good for Kip,
This is terrible.
said Bird.
Where are we going to live?
Kip thought for a moment.
I know.
He said.
I can live in this old tree. You can live in the maple tree.
Bird's eyes lit up.
We'll each have our own tree.
She said. Kip cleaned a hole in the old tree. Bird built a nest in the maple tree. Bird looked over at Kip.
How does my new nest look?
She called.
What did you say?
Called Kip.
What?
Called Bird.
I can't hear you.
Called Kip.
What?
Called Bird. Kip sighed and went over to Bird.
This was a bad idea, Bird.
Said Kip.
Let's fix our old tree.
Bird smiled.
Good idea, Kip.
Bird and Kip, Episode 58, The Perfect Acorn.
What a great day,
Said Kip.
The sun is bright, and there are no clouds.
Boom! A big acorn landed next to Kip. The acorn was round and shiny. Kip picked up the acorn and smiled.
This acorn is perfect,
He said.
What a great day.
Kip walked back toward his tree.
That's a nice acorn.
Said Squirrel.
Thanks.
Said Kip.
Pretty acorn.
Said Mouse.
Thanks.
Said Kip.
I'm having a great day.
Kip walked across the bike path.
What a great day.
Said Kip.
The sun is bright. There are no clouds. And I found the best. Ooh,
Kip tripped over a stick. He dropped the acorn. The acorn rolled away.
ah! Oh no!
Cried Kip. Kip dived for the acorn. But he was too slow. The acorn was gone. Bird and Kip, Episode 59, A Horrible Day.
I lost my perfect acorn.
Cried Kip.
This is a horrible day.
Bird flew over to Kip.
I'm going to the beach, Kip.
Said Bird.
Do you want to come with me?
No thanks, Bird.
Said Kip sadly.
What's wrong?
Asked Bird.
This is a horrible day.
Said Kip.
I lost my perfect acorn.
Oh, don't worry.
Said Bird.
You'll find another perfect acorn.
Bird flew off.
Bird is right.
Thought Kip.
I'll look for another acorn.
Kip went to the playground. He saw acorns on the steps. Kip climbed the first step. He found a cracked acorn. Kip climbed to the next step. He found a moldy acorn,
Ew!
said Kip. Kip climbed to the top of the steps. He stood on the bridge, but there were no more perfect acorns. This was a horrible day. Bird and Kip, Episode 60, A Great Day. Kip sat down on the bridge.
This is a horrible day,
he thought. Suddenly, stop, stop, stop! Kids ran across the bridge. Kip dived out of the way.
Phew.
The kids went down the slide. Kip went back to the steps. But more kids were coming.
Oh no!
Cried Kip. Kip ran away from the steps. Just then, some raindrops fell. Soon it was raining hard. The kids left. Kip stood near the slide. Rain fell on him. He sighed.
Oh. This is a horrible... Whoa!
Kip slipped and fell down the slide. Water ran down the slide. Zoom! Kip flew fast.
Whee!
Cried Kip. Bird flew to the playground. Kip was in a puddle near the slide.
Did you find any perfect acorns?
Asked Bird.
No,
Said Kip.
but I found a water slide. This is a great day.